All right, so we just went to go see The Batman, which is the new Batman movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your general opinion before we get into it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I haven't seen a lot of DC movies, so I don't really know this world that it was set in. But I thought it was really good. There was moments that I didn't buy into that much, but it's because I'm not used to the tone of that type of movie. Otherwise, I thought it was really good. I thought the cinematography was great. Damon thinks it's a green screen, but
Oh, I don't know. I just maybe.
but if not, it's good.
Yeah.
The score was really good. The acting, I was a little bit hesitant on Robert Pattinson because I'm not a Twilight fan, but he did really, really good. his chiseled jawline really worked. It was really good, and all the other actors was really good as well, except the ending. But we'll speak about that later. Other than that. Yeah, I really think the action scenes were really phenomenal. Really, really good. Especially there's one like car chase scene when they're on the bridge, and I was like, oh my word, Damon, how did they shoot this? I want to behind the scenes on that. That's my review. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I have a lot of like the same points. I think early on, not just early on, the whole screenplay the entire time is, I've been using the word tacky, but stylized. It's just super, it's really, the whole thing is very based in the comics. Like they really stick to the comics with it, and I think the script or screenplay is no different, where it's like it's like almost caricatures of everybody, but you will appreciate that if you're a fan of like the comic books, because like you look at like Nolan's trilogy and everything, and they don't really stick to it. And so I think there's like a breath of fresh air for the like diehard comic book fans for Batman, because they got like comic book versions of him, but the movies sucked. And this one, like the movie took advantage of all the like action scenes, which is what the comic book fans are gonna love.
Mm-hmm.
I think Robert Pattinson was a perfect cast for Batman, especially with him kind of trying to attack it from like a younger like
In his
perspective.
early stages.
Yeah, where it's like we haven't seen a Batman in his 20s.
I've seen
And
no
it's like
Batman.
Right. I've seen. We have an in-studio audience, by the way.
Laugh.
But like I think I really appreciated that, and that they kind of made that consistent. I'm gonna be like all over the place with what I liked and disliked because we just saw it, but I like that they kind of stuck young, where it's like even Catwoman was young. Actually, Paul Dano's not young, but like he looks it, and so like having the villain that looks younger is also kind of fitting until the end, which is its own thing. But
Let's speak about the ending.
Hold on, quickly. The screenplay again, like I said, at first, because the movie also moves slow, it's like you'd want better dialogue, but it just isn't. So you got to kind of let it grow on you and build the characters, because once they start the action, it kind of doesn't stop. It's super, super good. But at the beginning, it seems almost like a crime drama, and a slow-moving crime drama, which is strange for Batman or any superhero movie. Mm-hmm. But there's a point to it, so if you wait that out, you're fine. I really like Robert Pattinson. Catwoman is not as annoying as I've seen her be when like Anne Hathaway played her in the Dark Knight trilogy. Wasn't a fan. I think most of the time Catwoman's not. I know she's from the comics, but she's kind of pointless as like a love interest. And in this one, they didn't make it. My hands are everywhere. Hold on.
That's why my hands up.
Well, yeah. I wasn't huge on her, but I didn't dislike her as much as I thought I would from like the trailer and pictures and clips and everything else. So what were we gonna say?
She has a really hot outfit on, and I can bet you everybody's gonna wear it for Halloween at the ending.
Halloween.
Yes, and maybe I will too.
Sure.
Okay, go on.
That's it. Like you said, the action scenes are really the highlight of it, and I think for a movie like this, that's a good thing. I think that's like the best part of the movie, and I think if you're just like a diehard fan of Batman, you're gonna love that, and you're gonna really like the movie. Now the ending. Let me preface this by saying that I think the movie alone, I personally was hoping they would go more the same route that Joker was, where it was like an R rating and set a little bit more in reality, and it didn't go that direction, which confuses me, but that's neither here nor there. But the ending, if we're tying it into Joker, it was annoying because, spoilers for anybody who is stupid enough to watch this and not see the movie.
Before the 4th, when it releases.
Right. Just spoilers for anybody that watches this. At the end, Paul Dano, who is Riddler, goes to jail, and like his last scene is him freaking out because his plan didn't work. And there's another guy in another jail cell starts talking to him, and it's pretty obvious, like 2 seconds in, that it's Joker, which makes you excited because you don't see him. You kind of just hear his voice, and you immediately assume you're like, okay, there's a second Joker movie coming out. They were talking about maybe tying it into this Batman, making that part of the whole Dark DC thing. And then it kind of goes haywire, and you realize very quickly this is not the direction that Joker movie would have gone. This is something completely different. And then it gets scary bad because you're like, oh no, they have not learned from the Jared Leto mistake of creating a Joker post the Joker movie that just doesn't work. Well, Jared Leto was technically before, but it was still very bad. And then he tried to recreate it after the fact, just not good. And they show this Joker very, like a very, I don't know,
the laugh was not good for me.
Laugh was not good. They show him, he's got like the whole scar thing going on with that. After Heath Ledger's Joker, I
It
think
was
it's
like
dangerous
this.
to touch on it. I don't think we needed the example, but there it is. That was good.
I was really like, when I started hearing his voice.
If you cringed at that, you're probably going to cringe at the Joker's laugh in this movie. It's one of, again, they also have, like, they show a little bit of his face, and it's a lot. It's just too much, and it seems very, again, with the whole caricature thing I was saying, it works so far, but making Joker a caricature is kind of dangerous. And they have a young actor playing him. You can just tell by the way he looks, and I think that's a problem, because I think Joker
is older.
Even in the, yeah, and also in a world where they're all younger, I think Joker's just a part that a young actor can't take on and do well. Like, you need to be pretty seasoned to be able to pull off that.
How old was Heath Ledger?
He was like in his late 30s.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I mean. It's like you need to kind of be, even if you're not, but it's like you need to, I don't know. There have only been household names that have played it well. And even Jared Leto couldn't do it. And he's like known for being weird. So I think that it just gave me a weird feeling and a bad taste in my mouth. I think they could have done without it. And I don't like that they're tying Joker in so early, especially if they're not going to tie it in with the Joker movies, which are going to come out probably around the time the next Batman movie comes out. So that's my one flaw with the entire movie, is that I think tying Joker into it was unnecessary because it worked without him. And it seems like they used Joker just to make Batman relevant in all his movies, and they don't need to do that. Is your opinion?
Yeah, no, it was very good.
Yeah. Score was very good, too. Really fit for the whole theme of Batman. But overall, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Just about as much
How much
as
out of 10?
Out of 10? I usually go to like 5.
Okay, how much out of 5?
Check my letterbox. It's 3.5 stars out of 5. That's it, man. See you on the next video.